Good afternoon. We talk about nature in the English presentation. My group is Gabriela Barrios, Andrea Lora, Laura Robles, and Samuel Serrano. Well, we talk about nature at its best. To appreciate nature at its best, consider taking a walk along the Ronda del Sinu besides the Sinu River in Monteria. The path with fire, with sunrise, and you can listen to birds. Well, please nature, wildlife, and think to the nature. I talk about Sino River and this place, this wildlife, and the things to do in nature. Well, first, in places in Sino River, you can find different environments like small beaches in some summer. You can find a small forest and you can find valleys. Wildlife in the wildlife have iguanas, squirrels, monkeys, and you can listen the birds in Tintu in nature in the Tondesino. You can go to walk, you can go to jog, you can go to talk with other people, and you can go to make different things. For example, ride a bike. Well, nature in general, place in nature. We have different places. For example, rivers, cave, volcano, island, and forest. The river you can swim, you can make games with water. In the cave you can explore the cave. In volcano you can see and the lava. In the island you can make different places. And in the forest you can walk. Wildlife. We have animals, insects, fish, plants, and birds. Things to do in nature. You can swim, go for a walk, climb a mountain, go hiking, or you can make camping with other friends, other person, or your family. Well, now my friends Andrea go to talk about nature and you.
Hi, my name is Maria Andrea and Nature and you. More and more children today are having less which nature would answer of between children with the age of 20 answers result. The power of learning by radical discover in the direct contact that children have with the environment took the experience of their vital sense, touch, movement, and balance. Internal network and connections that benefits optimal biological maturation and forward. Waking the desires to learn and explore it, facilitate motor development and activate your imagination to towards the game. The coordinate body movement and the joy of discovering the world with the help of all the sense is a natural gift during early childhood, and when this experience occurs in relation of others, new possibilities of learning about regarding and self and peers living together and exploring together, taking risks and taking care of that other. Relation is relation to nature. The tree, the rivers, animals are innate aspect of the human being, and to the extent that these links are facilitated and amplified to the environment with which we go, there are more possibilities that the benefits expense to the years that follow.
My name is Laura and I am going to talk about the miracle of pollen. Pollen is very fine, usually yellow powder that is produced by a plant and it is carried to another plant of the same kind so that the plants can produce seeds. Pollination happens countless times a day. For example, when the flower's bright petals and the smell of sweet nectar attract a bee, who in order to have a meal accidentally gets pollen stick to its body. So when the bee moves to another flower, the bee deposits the pollen in that flower's stigma. That's how plant reproduction happens. Pollination is vital because this process is carried out more than 200,000 times by different animal species. The more common are flies, bees, birds, butterflies, and even non-flying mammals can help. For example, monkeys tear up open flowers with their hands and they accidentally spread the pollen into the air. Humans can help with pollination too. For example, when we walk on a field that is full of flowers and we touch the flowers, we move through the flowers with our legs, we're helping the flowers move. So when the air goes by, that pollen can spread around, and that's how we help with the pollination process. Another thing is that if pollination stopped, humans would die. For example, Einstein once said that if bees disappeared, we would only have 4 years left to live because, well, most of the plants we need to get food, spices, or clothing fibers are need of pollination as their reproduction their reproduction system. So we need to be aware of what is happening with bees, and we need to take care of bees and nature because pollination is also important for us. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, I am Gabriela. But why is pollination important to this life cycle? Pollination is a very important part of the life cycle of a plant, and they cannot produce fruit or even seeds unless they are pollinated. Pollination is an important part of plants' life cycle for flower plants and to non-flower ones. Pollination usually occurs natural and most often it is due to insects, birds, and small mammals. These pollen clings to their bodies, where it is carried from one plant to another. The color or markings on a flower helps attract and guide insects to them for pollination. Bees are often attracted to bright blue and violet colors. So hummingbirds like red, pink, or purple flowers, and butterflies enjoy bright colors like yellow, yellow, blue, orange, pink, and red, as well as fragrant ones. Pollination happens via the wine. It's that what are the other ways pollination happens. And wine pollinate plants are often plainer looking with feathery looking flowers. Many trees and grasses rely of wine for pollination too. Pollination can occur by other means. For example, water can transfer pollen from one plant to another. This often takes place with pond plants. Even people transfer pollen as they handle flowers in the garden. Thank you.